ma'am, one question I have a doubt in math. Then auto means deliberately they ask. If you
Yes,
don't know, we
very
have
well.
mentioned already mentioned. Then please don't ask me such type of question. Except this, you can ask whatever you want. Ask. Then deliberately and they ask. Right. This is the thing happened with the teacher, and they do. They do.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Hope you to be the same there.
Yes. I'm also doing fantastic.
Yeah, so we are meeting very first time. Please introduce yourself. We can start with the introduction.
Okay. As you know that my name is Bablu Kisku. I am connecting from Hooghly, West Bengal. I have done masters in English literature. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love to play cricket, football, and having conversation with different kinds of people. And by profession, I am a school teacher. And apart from that, I am running a YouTube channel by the name of English with Bablu, where I upload English-related conversational videos. That's pretty much about myself. Thank you for
Nice.
asking.
Okay, so we are the same background, like English literature. I also have completed my masters. So do you know me or do you want to introduce myself?
This interest, I don't know about you.
Okay, so as you know, this is Savi Chakravarti and I am connecting to you from Indore. Okay, in Indore, MP. And if I talk about my education, so I have completed masters in English literature and B.Ed too. Currently I am a private school teacher, and I have also started my YouTube channel. There I upload vocabulary short videos mostly. And yeah, this is my what I am.
Okay. Great to hear about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how one thing I would like to ask one question, as you mentioned, you are a school teacher by profession, and I am also too. So please suggest me because when I go in ninth up to ninth standard classes, then I feel hesitation because students are much longer to me and tall, and also front of them I feel I don't know why bizarre type I feel. Then how can I handle? So when principal sir suggested me, then Sabi, you have to go 9th and 10th. Then I denied. No sir, I don't want to. It's not under control me, so controllable. I don't want to go there. So suggest me how can I handle them?
Okay, so as you know that students are now they come from different background. Okay, so that's why and students are also today's generation are also very smart. Okay, they are very smart, and sometimes also they they also what should I say? Uh, they try to also judge you, okay, sometimes, because I have experience in my life, in my teaching life, that they sometimes try to ask you something which is irrelevant question might be, okay. Okay, so at that time also you have to be very strict also, sometimes you have to be very strict and sometimes you have to be very friendly, okay, in front of them also, according to the situation, okay. So I also do the same thing also, and because I teach in a government school and also Bengali medium school. Okay, so what I have seen that students uh, in my school also, some students are very disciplined and some students are not very disciplined. Okay, just because they come from diverse background, okay. Most of the students, most of the guardians are not well educated, okay, that's why, okay, they don't know about how to behave, teachers also, that's why we have to put a lot of effort, so and we have to teach them also how to behave with stranger, how to behave like teachers also, how to talk to them, okay. uh, so we are not only trying to teach them some bookish knowledge, We are trying. We have to also teach some manners. Okay, some good manners and moral lessons also to be a good citizen in future. Okay, so that's why we have to put a lot of efforts. In my case, I have seen it. I have experienced it. That's why I'm telling you. But you said that you also teach in a private school, right? Okay, so yeah, I have seen that most of the students are from private school. They are very disciplined. Just because they have their educated background also, and the parents are also very educated. Okay, they get the opportunity of the education background. That's why they are very disciplined and well mannered also. That's why I think that in my school also the students are very taller. They are like college students. Okay.
They are grown up children up to ninth class. You can see grown up children, very tall and very height and harsh voice, cacophony voice, like this we can feel. So I feel like a little bit hesitation in front of that. That's why I denied sometime, but if there is no option, then I have to go and I have to handle, and very tough to handle. If you are visiting now and then the classroom, then it is very tough to handle. If you are going daily basis, then it is addicted to us, and we are also aware, get aware. But now and then if we are visiting, then they feel like oh, now and then she is coming, and let go to her. So they are like make fun also behind the teacher. Every student do. So yeah, every students does like this.
Sometimes also they do mischievous activities. Okay. Because they are like childlike activities they do sometimes also. Okay.
And you, I would like to one thing also, that if we don't know, like I said to student, don't ask me math, except math, whatever you want ask me, you can ask. Then if I visit some there, then ma'am, one question I have a doubt in math, then auto means deliberately they ask. If you
Yes.
don't know, we
Very
have
well.
mentioned, already mentioned, then please don't ask me such type of question. Except this, you can ask whatever you want, ask. Then deliberately, and they ask, right? This is the thing happened with the teacher, and they do.
Yes, yes, I have seen it. They deliberately ask some question, irrelevant question out of your what your subject out of the box. Also. Okay,
Hmm.
so that's why you feel sometimes maybe you feel embarrassed at that situation also. Sometimes in my classroom also the student asks me any how to solve any math, but I don't have any. I don't have much knowledge about maths also. Okay, so that's why I can help them. That's why I always tell them, please ask me regarding English or either speaking related any question. Okay.
I also always mention, if you have queries, social and English, then you can ask each and every topic in grammar. But don't ask me except these type of subjects. But deliberately they ask, ma'am, we have question because today ma'am is not came, ma'am not came, so you have to give answer. Then they do such type of mischievous things with us. So I one second thing I would like to ask to you. One day in my classroom, 8th standard, I was teaching. One student said to ma'am, uh, can you tell me the please, if teacher takes one subject, then why we are studying all the 8 and 9 subjects? Can you give me the true explanation? If you are teaching English, then why we are studying like Hindi, English, math, and all these questions, all these subjects? So I would like to ask this questions answered to from your side, from you.
Okay. Okay, so if any students ask me this question, definitely also I have to give them answer also. In my perspective, I would say that at the initial stage of our learning, we have to learn all the things also. Okay,
Yeah.
we have to learn all the maths also. We have to learn science also, because it also increases our knowledge. Okay, so in our school life we have to learn all these things in total, because it will increase our knowledge. And we should also learn, we should increase our knowledge at the initial time of our learning. Now after that we have to choose any particular subject for our higher studies. Okay, so that's why it is very necessary, we have to learn. And so that's
You
why
are.
it is done in everywhere, and in every school, every college. Okay.
Yeah, same thing I mentioned that student, because beta, we are initial stage of learning. So till KG to 8th standard we have to go through all the subjects. Then we can in ninth standard we choose like math or Hindi, English, whatever you want to choose. We also faced like this, and we are going through like this. So this is the basic knowledge we have to acquire that knowledge. Then she said that okay ma'am, I'm agree with you. That's why and another thing she asked that ma'am, history is very boring subject, and history is very boring subject. They fought battles and they so many battle, why we are learning, what is our connection? So sometimes they make me laugh
Yes,
while
yes,
teaching history and all. Such type of students are throwing the questions, and at the same time I don't have answer sometime at the same time. Then
yes, yes.
I stopped them study and sit silent for some time. Then next day I think and I give them answer.
Yes, yes, yes. And many of my students also ask me these types of questions, and I also don't like reading history also. And in my schooling time, when I was student also in my school, I also don't like to read history especially. Okay, because you have to remember the date, year, all the things you have to remember, and
Yeah,
you
and
while answering any questions, and you have to write a lot. Okay, for any questions also. That's why I also don't like didn't like to read also history also. And also
this
many students also
boring.
this
Yeah.
this this so I don't we don't like history. What should I do after reading history? Okay, this type of question they also ask me. Okay.
Okay. So please tell me about your YouTube. I would love to know about that.
Okay, okay. So I started my YouTube journey 2 months ago, and before that, I had two channels also. During the pandemic time, I created my two YouTube channels also at that time. One is related to sports, and other is educational channel also. But those channels were going well at that time, but I was not consistent after some time also. That's why I'm not uploading any videos in those channels. So that's why I thought that I should create a new channel. And because I have been on this learning journey nowadays, and I 5 months ago I have started my speaking journey. That's why I thought that I should create a new channel for recording my own conversational videos, and I also try to help all the co-learners who want to learn this language. Try to give them a sort of roadmap. Okay, how to speak this language, how to learn this language, in which way should we proceed to learn this language. This kind of content I want to provide on my channel, and my channel is going on smoothly also. Okay.
How many subscriber do you have so far?
Okay. Okay, still now I have got 2.7K subscribers.
Nice, nice followers you got.
Yes. Tell me, ma'am, also, do you have also YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have also.
Okay, okay. Tell me something about your speaking journey, and when did you start your YouTube channel?
I started before 6 months, but it is not going good. And right now, I'm getting interest. Daily I'm uploading short video. Generally, I upload because my focus vocab part, fixed preposition, idioms, phrases, and advanced vocabulary, Hindi to English translation. When I get time, then I make a shoot video and I upload like these videos. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I also used to focus in my earlier times of learning this language. You can say that I used to focus totally on grammar. Okay, I also love to learn idioms, phrases, phrasal verbs. Okay,
Hmm.
and spotting errors also. I love to learn these kinds of things also. But in terms of speaking, I was not able to speak in a proper way. That's why I thought that I should work on my speaking skill as well as
Hmm.
communication. That's why I'm nowadays I'm don't giving time on grammar parts also for learning. Okay, because in my earlier times I used to give much more time on this grammar part, writing part. Okay, so that's why I neglected the speaking and listening. And that's why I thought that I should give now. I have shifted my focus on only speaking and listening. And nowadays,
Yeah.
I am totally into it also. I am trying to give much more time also speaking and listening skill also.
Yeah. These two tools are very important. All in all, I can say on the map, it is essential. Okay, because by listening, we are acquiring our environment language. So by listening and by speaking, we can enhance our communication skill. There's no doubt. These are two main tools. Uh,
Yes,
yeah.
because I did my schooling in Bengali medium school, and most of the students are from Bengal, West Bengal. So they also did their schooling in Bengali medium. So they lacked only speaking and listening skill. Okay, they have done also their writing. They know also grammar. They can understand English also easily. But in terms of speaking, they also can't speak. Okay, that's why we also lacked in speaking and listening. That's why we have to focus uh, only on listening and speaking. After that, we have to start read also, writing also. Okay, we can switch to read and write and thinking on English also. But before that, we have to listen, and after that, we have to speak. These two
Yeah.
parts are very essential for speaking. Yes.
Anything else? Would you like to mention?
Okay, ma'am. Do you teach students online or offline nowadays?
No, only I go to school and I come back home and do my work and do my studies also. So these things I'm doing, and I don't want to much pressure, take much pressure.
Okay.
Household work so, and I have one kid also. So so many things.
Okay, ma'am, I would like to ask you one question. According to you, if anyone wants to learn this language, how can anyone learn this language?
How can
How can anyone learn this language?
how can anyone learn this language? Yeah, I told you means like if they are beginner, they can start speaking, start listening first of all, because how we learned our native language by listening. So start listening, and by listening, and we can acquire some knowledge. And when you feel like I can able to, and I can able to convey my message to the people, they can start speaking also with broken language. There's no need to if you are good, then you have to start. If you are feeling that at least start with your broken language. And like children books are very helpful for understanding. Read
Right.
them, and not once, twice, thrice, how according to your time you can read them. And by listening, by reading, by speaking, you can acquire this knowledge.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And what do you think about grammar also? Should they learn grammar at the initial time or not?
Yeah, grammar is integral part. Grammar is backbone, I can say. If we not mix in our vegetable spices, then what we feel? We feel like something lacking. So this is, if we are starting anything, then we have to only like most important grammar point, like I can say sentences. Without sentence knowing, we cannot convey our message. So we go through the sentences, articles, and prepositions and conjunction. All every parts are important, but two three points are very important, like topics are very important: conjunction, articles, and preposition, and
What all
most
verbs also?
important part is sentences.
What all
So
verbs
if
also?
then we have to go through these topics.
Absolutely, man. What you have said is absolutely. I am also totally agree with you. It is the backbone of this language, and in order to be accurate or fluent in this language, we have to learn some basic grammar at the initial stage also. But after learning this language day by day, we will also improve our grammar also, and we also after that we should go deep into this grammar also. Okay.
Yeah. Without tenses, how we can convey our message? If I want talk about in future, and I don't know the rule of the future will, where I will use will, would, shall, should, then I am, instead of will, would, I am using is, mr, sees, then incorrect sentence, and you are also getting that what she wants to say in
Yes, yes.
future. Present, you got baffle at that time, you will get baffle, right? So we should aware of this grammar part.
Okay, ma'am. I think that this video is getting longer, so that's why I think that we should wrap up. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Now
ma'am. It was
thank
a
you.
nice conversation with you, and thank you very much for giving me your precious time. I hope that
thank,
you also have enjoyed this conversation. Okay.
thank you
Okay,
so
ma'am.
much.
Bye.
Thank you.